let's throw this Florida water on your hand. All right, so as you know, direct energy reader, don't believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. Ask that you be open with the spirit, have fun. You finna do your consultation. You done got several readings before, so you know how it go. Ask all the questions you need to. A lot of time of that reading. No ancestor question, no Orisha question. All right. I'll take a liver shuffling these cards. So your first name, whatever you like, so I can pray on. This I ask in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Do I have permission to cut your card?
Yes.
All right, what's going on?
Okay. So you know my oldest daughter, Lynette.
Your oldest daughter.
She started dating this guy, and since she been dating him, it's just a whole lot of changes came within her against my grand. But you know, my main thing right now is just making sure my grand.
Correct. Making sure the grandbaby okay.
Yeah, but and I don't know what's going on with her. She, you know, I used to have my grandbaby with me all the time, all the time. Ever since he got in her life, the grandbaby, he don't want the grandkids around us. It's not his kids now. And he making her stay away from around us. Yeah. And he doing all types of stuff. Wrecked her car, beating her up, punching holes in the wall. Like I told her, whatever predicament she put herself in, that's her. But those kids, when it comes to those kids, man, ain't nobody really tell me nothing.
Correct.
Cause I got to protect them kids. Them kids need protection.
Good Lord.
And now since he wrecked her car, she don't even allow the kids. I don't know how they get to school, but the lady at the school, I was in the office picking up my other set of grandkids, and she said, "Come here." She said, "What's going on? Cause you and your daughter should be so close." I said, "Yeah." She said, "It's that boyfriend, ain't it?" I said, "Yes." She said, "Well, I go over there." The lady get her hair done by my daughter. She said when she's sitting over there, she gets so mad the way the boy be talking to the kids and treating them. And I just need to know it's okay for me to get him out that house.
Okay. Okay. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Spirit. Is it okay? Is her grandbaby in danger to the point where she can step in and do some magic, do some spirit work to get this man away from them kids? Spirit said, the Buffalo Woman, peace offering. Spirit said, stay focused. And Spirit said, drink more water, meaning you got to get emotional. Spirit saying, no. The thing is that your daughter needs somebody to go upside her head. And this dude is her karma. So he not going to hurt the babies. He probably talking rough and probably being disrespectful. But they saying peace offering, stay focused, and they gave the Oshun card. They like, you just gotta calm down. She needs to know that she need to be a mama. So he gonna bust her ass in the head a little bit. Don't y'all go over there shooting him down. But basically your daughter gotta get her shit together and gotta get knocked over a little bit.
Oh, he doing that?
Yeah, she'll get tired of it eventually. But no, this is her burden to bear. They saying don't do no magic to get him away, cause she won't learn. She'll get another one just like him.
But what thing was getting me when he told my grandson that he needs to go. You know, my grandson, since he been there, and my grandson 12, 13, he just turned 13. And he told his mama, see, why I want to be here when you telling me this, that, and the other day, and he coming here cussing and fussing and doing that. And that boy told my son, you need to go to juvenile so you can get raped. What type of guy tell a 13-year-old?
Damn, these niggas out here silly with it. You need to go to juvenile so you get raped. What, he think the boy funny or something?
No. The boy, he not funny though. He told me he need to go to juvenile because he need to go get raped. You know, he go downstairs and probably get one more snack or something that he wasn't supposed to get more.
Yeah, so he trying to teach the boy decent, but he ain't got no common sense how to talk. Say, hey, if you do this, you're gonna end up in prison where they gonna take advantage of you. You need to go. Yeah, he's a dummy. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but see, that even that, he get mad because he smokes weed and stuff, right?
Oh, so he get high and lose his cool.
Yeah, the guy smoke weed. He take the kid. He take the kid before he breaks the car. He hotbox the car with the kids in right before they go to school. Hold on. He's smoking with the kids in the car and then selling drugs out of her house with the kids. See, that's why I was like,
God
see
damn.
What I'm saying?
So, mama, why can't you go and get the damn kids? Why?
I went over there. He told her, Dan, this girl sent me a text. Baron. Baron, this girl sent me a text. She said, I'm trying to be Captain Saver, Grandma. And I told her, that's my job.
Is she?
Those kids don't have, they ain't old enough to protect themselves.
Is she this stupid?
She stigmatized, stupidized, she's something. She can prove, man. It's just.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this shit. Good Lord.
Me either,
So,
but
but I think you should be asking, is the kids gonna get physically harmed by this fella? Because Spirit's saying you can't remove him, but you really should be checking on see if they okay.
Yeah, but I believe when he was telling her, I'm going to the woo doctor, and when he went to the woo, okay, she left, they broke up, right? And he told her he was gonna go to the Haitians, go to the woo doctor. And to the woo lady, and came back. Ever since he came back into that house, she been acting real funny, acting real crazy.
So he done put the root on her.
That's why I believe.
Shit.
Telling her, she don't tell her, I don't mess with my sister, and I can cut anybody off, you know? Now she's pregnant on 7 or 8 kids with him.
Oh boy, good Jesus. Damn, if she is Spirit telling her to learn her lesson, she got a long way to fucking learn. It's gonna take a while. It's all about them kids, right? Moving forward, mama.
Yeah, that's all. You know what, Baron? I told my husband, I said, you know what? Whatever happened to her, the only thing I can do is pray that she can come over it. But those kids, that's my focus.
Yeah.
I went over there to get the kids. She won't even open the door.
No, yeah. She embarrassed. She losing her fucking mind.
Yeah, she won't open the door. When her car got wrecked, she didn't tell me. She got mad because my grandbaby called. You know, she FaceTimed me. Mama, I don't know what to do. He over here beating the wall. He done beating that. She said they called that kid by their mama. He beating on that. He done punched holes in the wall. Mama, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Mama, so I said, okay, I'll be over there. You think that door open for them kids? While I'm on the phone, I was with my granddaughter. I didn't tell you to call nobody. Don't be calling nobody over here. You ain't gonna go nowhere. Go sit down somewhere.
Good Lord. Yeah, she's sick, mama. She need help. So, are you trying to say you want to see if something could be removed off of her so she can get her mind together? I mean, what?
Yeah, see something removed off of her. If something on her, I can't be removed, and most of place protection on my grant.
Spirit, can she do something to remove the energy from her daughter that this man went to the root man and put on her? Is it in her power to do so? They said follow your heart. They said clear and shield your energy, and they said open your heart to love. Follow your heart. Oh my. Clear and shield your energy and open your heart to love. Spirit say what you gotta do is you gotta get the protection off of her, but you still gotta go through her shit, and they want you to hold your hand. They want you to stand still. Surprisingly, there's gonna be a house fire. Nobody is gonna get hurt, but when the house burned down, they have nowhere to live. Or smoke inhalation, something's gonna cause them fire, smoke, that type of energy, burnt food to get out the house, and that's gonna be your break to get the kids or to educate the kids.
But that's what I'm saying. The kids always, she leave the kids there by themselves.
Yeah.
The kids range from 13 to 2.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a house fire. I didn't know she was leaving them home by herself. There's gonna be a house fire, and when that house fire hit, DCF get involved, and this is how she gonna learn a lesson. Cause I see her being separated from the kid, but I don't see the kids being hurt. Spirit say her mind is fucked up. You can do something to clear her mind on the kids, like stop using the kids as money, collateral, or hiding behind the shield of these my babies, and let her run off with that cat and the new baby they got.
And that's why.
So yeah, to answer the question, yes, you can do spell work. They say follow your heart, clear and shield your energy, and open your heart to love. You just gotta let that shit play out. But yes, take the spell off of her. Where you can do that, I know she's not allowing you to clean her. Y'all on bad term. Shit, that's gonna be hard, man, cause she ain't letting you touch her shit.
I'm gonna go over there. I'm still gonna pop up over there. She gonna open that door for me later.
Well, when she open that door, you go in there like a Hellcat, and you go get some, you go get what you need out of there, some personal item, and bring it back to your house. And you know you can always call me. We can talk. So, but yeah, you just need to, Spirit saying work on her just enough to open her eyes. Once she open her eyes and see the shit, that'll be when you can touch her.
Okay.
But again, the kids are gonna be okay. They're gonna get separated due to a house fire. No death from the kids.
Not hurt, not burnt, anything.
Huh?
They not gonna get burnt.
Let me ask. I want to make sure. Spirit, is any other kids in danger of getting hurt by this fire you keep showing me? Spirit said prayer, meditation, shield, focus upon your strength. Apollo came to the point, and then they said see the other person's point of view. Apollo is going to protect the kids. The kids are very innocent. Apollo loves children. Yeah, they're not going to do it. They're not going to allow them to get burned. But while them being home alone, DCF going to step in, and that's going to be a whole nother set of worms. Now, let me ask you, is your son still using your new address for anything?
He in jail.
Okay. I knew that was gonna happen. I thought he fixed some demons in it.
But no, he went in jail because I told him he couldn't stay with me.
Right.
So he got to have, when he got his license, he didn't change his address on his license, so they picked him up for that.
Okay. Then they violated him or so.
Yeah.
Okay. That was all in the plan for the
But
best.
see, I had her DCF still being walked before on her, and I had got her kids.
Okay. This is gonna happen again. This time around.
Okay.
But this time around, you gotta be steadfast and bring charges. You gotta be like, no, I ain't sending them back.
They've been wearing me crazy for the last 2 or 3.
Now, everything gonna work out in your favor. You're gonna get them back. They're gonna be back with you, and that's gonna be a real good thing.
Yeah. When that boy telling her, tell her not to miss her sister told her, it's just crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Yeah.
But it's so bad when the people at school noticing that.
Yeah.
And she all talk about we trying to work on billing over here. Y'all trying to just be Captain Saver. She called, I have her baby with me, Ava. So y'all just trying to be Captain Saver, Ava. What? Yeah,
this lady got a real live problem, and that dude, he really did that witch work. But you can't step in as a mama because she grown and do it for her. So that's just that.
I told her. I said, he finna go see the woo lady. You better be careful of that. Don't let him back in your house. And I be dog. Soon as she got a car and some money, he was there. I'm
so sorry to hear this lady going through this. But yeah, Spirit says she got to learn her lesson, Mama. What's your next question, Mama?
Let's be honest with you. That's all my concern about my grandkids.
Yeah, if it's a concern about the grandbabies, they're gonna be safe. They're gonna be back in your custody due to a house fire. Spirit say your daughter has to get her ass kicked. She has to go through the motion with this guy. And yes, he did put work on her. You can get it off if y'all get to talking to help her. But even if you take it off, she still gotta get her ass kicked for what she did and how she been doing things.
I said, okay, now me, I'm gonna be okay in all this.
Be more specific. Are you gonna be okay in all what?
With her going through what, like you said, she got to get her butt kicked. And I'm gonna be okay physically and emotionally with it. Well, probably not emotionally, but I know physically. Because I got to be there for my grandkids.
Is her daughter gonna get hurt badly? Physical danger? Is her daughter in physical danger? This is gonna be emotional. Spirit say mother, wife, sister, daughter. Spirit said the crystal clear, see the truth about the children. And Spirit said twin flame. She's gonna have a very complicated energy when it comes to this baby. And her karma is gonna be the new baby she's either pregnant with or she just had. So no, she's not gonna get physical hurt, but they saying they're gonna attack her motherhood, her mother instinct. So I don't think the baby gonna go full term if it haven't come already. It's something about that baby.
Okay, this is her second pregnancy by him. The first one she lost, and then she went and got pregnant by me. This is my rainbow baby.
Okay, she gonna lose this one too, because Spirit says twin flame energy. See the truth about the children. And then they said mother, wife, sister, daughter. This is gonna be it. He's gonna hit her in her stomach or so and make her lose the baby. So it's gonna be a violent thing that's gonna make her lose the baby. It ain't just gonna be one set off.
You say hit in the stomach. That's the thing about it. That's why she cut the kids off from me, because they were telling me that he punched on her, and she said, well, just hit me in my stomach then. Make me lose the baby. That's crazy for you to say that.
I'm telling you, the call just said that. She taunted him and he gonna hit her in her stomach. She gonna lose the baby, and this is what's gonna cause them to have their issue.
Ain't that crazy?
Hey, Spirit be knowing, boy.
They sure do, because she showed him, well, just even baby come out. The baby ain't did nothing to me. It's you. And started hitting all in the arms and face of my granddaughter would tell me. And kicking and busting holes in the wall.
I don't know what get into these women that get crazy like this. All right, what else we got, Mama?
So what type of protection can I put over the kids?
Spirit, what type of protection can she put over these kids? Energy healing. I like that. Energy healing, detached from drama, and communication. Spirit say there's you know how to do that protection ritual I have on my page, right? On my YouTube. Do that one. Do that one and do that for them. That should take care of all of it. That's something you can easily do, easily. And if you don't think you can do it all, you know, you can get at me offline and we can come up with an arrangement where I can do it, help you with it. But that's the best one. Again, it's a free video. It's an old one, but good one. It lasts. And that will be a good one, suffice for these kids. Don't put their mama name in it. Don't put your son name in it. Do one separate for them and one separate for whoever else you're trying to do something with. But they need their own. Do you remember that nest spell I did on my Patreon? On my on the Patreon Magic, showed you how to make the nest. If you
I'm gonna have to re-sign back up.
When you get straight, that's one you can do. Only a woman can do it. No transgender, no men thinking they women. It's rules to these things. So a woman you need to go in there and see how to do it, and that's a good one too.
Okay. Oh God. I'm blown.
What's that?
I said I'm blown.
No, talking about what's gonna happen with your daughter.
In my heart, I knew that she gonna have to be. So not because of something she did, only the way she talked to her kids that she currently got. You don't call your kid B's and H's and sit your ugly fuck down, big head, da, 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 da. You don't say that. I don't want you. I wish you would die. You don't tell your kids nothing. What the fuck, Bear? That ain't something you tell your kids.
No.
And I said, you don't speak to them kids like that. Well, they get on my nerves. I said, you got on my nerves 10 times you was little. I ain't never told you this.
Yeah, she very immature.
Yeah, all behind this sorry thing that she got.
Well, this is her karma to get her ass beat, to get her taken up and through there, to make her lose her kids. And once she ain't got the kids, she ain't got no financial backing. Time's gonna get real hard. That man ain't gonna stay around selling dope and doing all that shit, having to put that girl in a new house and all that shit. Then he really gonna be mad at her.
She told him about one of the reading you did her. You know that I got a reading, and he told me that one of my baby dads get killed. You might be the baby dad. I just looked at her. Why
would they put me in the cross?
She didn't call your name.
Yeah.
I just looked at her.
Damn, she that angry that she'll say that to that man. You may be one of the dudes to get killed.
Yeah, I just looked at her.
Ooh.
I said, and I asked that day, I said, have you ever heard the term, don't tell your right hand with your left hand?
Good jeez.
I said, girl, I thought I raised you with more sense than that.
Listen, mama, I done got put in so many shit. Nigga done called me. You told my lady I was cheating. Yeah, I told her with a white girl. You cheating with a white girl. No, I ain't. You a pussy nigga. You lying. I'm about ready to fly out there to his hide. Next thing you know, he done got a baby with the white girl. The girl called me back. And I say, you shouldn't have told him what I was saying. If you get a reading and your reader tell you, that means look out for the shit and move accordingly. Don't try to use me as a fight thing for you.
Right.
As a bullet.
Me and my husband married. I don't even tell him when I'm finna have a reading.
Because you never know what may come out. When I go get my readings, I ain't gonna let my lady know. Cause what if she try to conceal herself or vice versa? Let spirit handle it. And if they tell me something, I'm gonna look out for it. But I done been put in the crossfire of a lot of stuff, man. And that's why I tell them, that 7th house is so important. If you book that 7th house, that's relationship. You got to ask that card a question.
Oh, Lord.
Just breathe easy. Just breathe easy.
Let me ask you this area. I know I found me. The house I'm in.
Okay.
Is anything wrong with it?
I got you. I know. Spirit, anything she need to look out for in this house. Anything wrong with this house? Spookism. Do she need to clean it? Any ghosts? Hank, what? Work your magic. I know it. Come out the closet and find the blessing in your current situation. That house you live in, there was an animal that died there, a dog, a wolf, or something, or it's buried on the property. Some kind of canine energy. It's not bad, but it's gonna be roaming the house. So you're gonna hear a lot of animal, dogs type shit. It's a dog buried on that property. Do your thing and just see can you remove it. Just do a spell to get the dog out of there. Coyote, something like that.
Yeah, because my door, you know how you your alarm go off, front door open, back door open, that back door open and close.
What?
It don't literally open, but you know on the screen they said your back door is open for so and so time.
Yeah.
And the door, I could be sitting right here looking at the door. And I said something's going on.
It's an animal. It ain't no human. It's an animal that's, I guess, who owned the home before. They probably buried the dog that died somewhere on the property, and its energy is still there.
Okay, so good. When we moved here, I seen the dog fish outside in the backyard.
Look at that.
So okay, I'm glad. So I'm like, okay now. Cause I came here a couple times. I said, okay, the door is closed, and I'm looking at it. I turned. It pops on your TV screen when your door open, when your door closed.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping.
Nah, you ain't tripping. Ain't nothing bad, but he can become a problem just by looking for his master or trying to keep people off. He can become a problem, but he's not one right now.
Okay, so I just need to well, I just got to find what he dug with it, or
you probably won't ever find out where they dug him because grass and they cut it and trim. But what you can do, you just do a banishing spell. You just walk around with some palo, some sage, or whatever y'all use to banish your stuff. Spray the yard with a little pine saw, something like that, something small, and take his dog bowl, dog treat, put it in a bag with some dirt and drag his, if you find a dog bowl, dog treat, dog, anything of that would belong to your dog that you know was the owner dog, just take it and drag it to us and put it outside the gate, drive it up the road like when you're getting rid of a dog, drive it down an old dirt road and toss that bitch out the window and the dog will follow that.
Okay, yeah. And I'm gonna put some out because I haven't put the brick dust around. I still got the brick. So I'm gonna put some of that brick dust around.
Yeah. Mix it with a little bit of your urine or a little bit of your spit too this time around.
Okay. I'm gonna do the urine this week.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. That's crazy. Ain't nothing out there but that dog. You all right?
Okay, good. So it will kind of scare me for a little bit.
Dog, he opening the door looking for your ass.
Yeah, I'm like, who is this in the house? Especially my husband work overnight now. And I'm like, okay, we home by ourselves and the alarm be on.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you gonna be all right, shit.
Okay, thank you, Darren.
All right. Anything else? Goddamn, playing games.
Okay.
But yeah, but listen, when you go over there, if you want to help her out, her karma gonna come. If you want to help her out, get something and we'll work out something. But you could go online.
Yeah, that's how I want to protect the grandkids right now. The ones that can't really defend themselves.
Yeah. All right.
And then actually put in that position.
Mm-hmm. They didn't.
All right.
Thank you again, Mama.
Thank you, Dan.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. I like to talk to her off panel. We always have fun, talk about the town, and I'm so upset that things didn't work out due to somebody else's mistake. So check your records, check everything. All right, everybody. I always have a good time with her. Positive comments below. All right, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. All right, let me start by putting some Florida water on my hands. All right, so as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. You're gonna be doing your 12 card spread, friends and enemies reading. Now, doing this 12 card spread, when you get to your 7th house and your 12th house, you must ask those two. You must ask those two houses a question. Can't skip them. Also, be open with the spirit and have fun. I gotta say one more thing. This is for entertainment purposes only. Consult your local physician. I'm a tarot man. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. The way it works, I'm gonna lay down 12 cards. Each card will tell you about a different house of yours. I'm going to tell you what's going on in that house, what I see. Before I go to the next house, I'm going to give you a chance to ask a question to that house. Once you ask the question, I answer it, then I move on. And that's the reading until we get to the... I'm not tired of that spirit. All right. So I've taken the liberty of shuffling your cards. Say your first name or whatever it is you would like for me to call you so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yeah, so.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. This is a pretty good reading. This reading is really fulfilling, I should say. This ain't bad. All right, let's get started. We're gonna go over to your first card. That's in your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat you. In this house right here, you have the Ace of Air in the upright position. I don't think it's gonna show to it. Okay. You have the Ace of Air in the upright position. Spirit say you finally said that you're going to speak up. You're going to speak out. You're going to start talking like you need to talk. You're going to be giving people the business, I should say. Spirit say there's one thing you need to worry about this as you speak up, speak your mind, or speak on a topic. They saying you need to watch your stomach. I don't know if it's a pregnancy going on. I don't know if you have some kind of stomach issues. I don't know if you just get anxiety and want to throw up, or you get butterflies in your stomach. Spirit say, please protect your stomach as you're speaking out. Probably if you're gonna talk shit, don't eat a full meal or something like that. But Spirit say what's gonna hinder you from speaking your piece is the bubbles in your stomach, the anxiety there. Speak your piece, but guard your stomach energy, food intake before you do it. Would you like to ask this card a question?
In terms of my stomach, they mean like a sickness in the stomach, right? Like gastroenteritis or something like that?
That's what I'm seeing, but let me double check. Spirit, are you saying she just get nervous, gastro, something, a sickness in her stomach when she talk? Spirit say you are seeing the situation accurately. They saying it's almost like being seasick. You want to throw up and you burping a lot and stuff, but you doing this out of anxiety for speaking your mind. Probably a little bit of fear of saying what you need to say, that type of energy.
Okay.
But they saying this is something you need to do. You need to speak up, period. Don't stop.
Okay.
All right, let's go over here to you got 1, 2, 3 Orishas in here too. That's impressive. All right, let's go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economics, current money. Current money, prosperity, and wealth, what you're valuing, your value system. In this house right here, you have the Orisha Ogun. You have Ogun in this house. So Ogun is just kind of saying like what you're valuing now, you need to do a little working with him. You need to do a little warring, fighting, conflict resolution with him in order to keep what you got going on right now. He's saying you're not poor and you're not in danger of losing anything. But the whole simple fact of the matter is you're not doing too much protecting. This is people can con you out your shit. You're leaving your door wide open when you go to sleep. You're putting your purse down in places you know bitches gonna pickpocket you. He's saying you need him to resolve these conflicts when it comes to what you're valuing. Now let's take it away from the financial gain or the material. What if this is a person that you're valuing? He's saying even if it's a person that you're valuing, there's people around you taking your throne, taking your spot, getting rid of the person you value. That could be an outside person talking to your kid. That could be an outside boo thing trying to get your partner. That could be somebody trying to get you off your pedal by blowing juju good stuff in your ear. He's saying call upon him to fix whatever it is that you hold dear right now. Would you like to ask him a question?
Okay. How can I work with him so I can resolve these issues?
How can she?
I
got you. How can she work with you? How can she work with you? He says, St. Michael said, you can do it. You can do it. And they said, follow your heart. So basically what you got to do, just go, he said, if you really want to go get like a machete or some kind of weapon, a mock weapon with a little metal to it, straight razor, whatever, carry it in your purse. And every time you get ready to think about some injustice, just swipe that razor around or swipe that machete around whatever. Just swipe it as the thought of the thing that's bothering you. The thought of somebody trying to take your man. The thought of somebody trying to take your kids. The thought of you losing money at the bank. He say swipe it around and automatically he comes to kind of like uplift you and assist you.
Okay.
Something very simple. It's just a mock energy. But he say long as you're paying attention to it, he can focus on it. But if you're not paying attention and you status quo, yeah, he can't do nothing about it.
Okay. All right, that's helpful because that hits on what bothers me. So I think that would be something that would help because I know he's there and now he wants me to have this type of weapon. So okay, just to just to swipe around. So okay, all right.
All right, let's go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represent your communication. With Gemini in this house, take communication for what it is, information. In this house right here, you have the 9 of Earth in the upside down position. So now you had the Ace of Air in the upright, meaning that you're talking, but it's giving you anxiety, giving you some kind of bubblegum stomach issue. In your communication, the actual communication house, you have the 9 of Earth upside down. Spirit say you're not talking about anything that is of importance right now. All your conversation is not bearing any fruit, bearing any positioning, building your status in society of life. They saying start talking about shit that means something. No gossip about TV, no worrying about what the podcasts are saying. You need to be talking about stuff that's going to grow your wealth, stuff that's going to grow your health, stuff that's going to grow your relationship. All the other stuff that you're talking about right now is not bearing fruit. Spirit say, could you get rid of that old stuff and start talking about something that's going to better your life, whether it's money, finances, love, something like that? Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is it possible for Spirit to give an example of something bad that I'm talking about so I know to avoid it?
Spirit, what is it that she's talking about so she can avoid it? The one thing she can talk about. Spirit said fertility, family. You're gossiping about somebody else's children, about somebody else's home life, because they said fertility, balanced career and home life. And then they said, listen, everything you hear about what's going on with somebody, you referring the gossip back to them. Mabel don't take care of kids. Mabel boy in jail. Mabel husband fucking all. Spirit say you're in somebody else's household. And they saying that's not going to make you nothing but enemies. You need to talk about something else. So stay out of people's home energy, family life energy of other people. If it ain't about yours, nothing. If Mabel want to come over there and talk, or friends of Mabel want to come over there and talk about a recipe, talk about how to start a business, talk about how to help you with your business. No more talking about what's going on with Mabel's them children and other people's houses, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's go over here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represent your actual house and home, where you live, where you lay your head. We can say city and state if we want to go big. We can say, let's say country. Let's encompass it all. In this house right here, you have the other Orisha, you have Zapana, Babalu I8 basically. Well, having Zapana in this house, he's saying that there's a lesson you need to learn when it comes to your house. Now, I don't know if you got somebody growing food in your house, growing mold, growing weed, doing something. There's some kind of plant-based fauna that's growing. Plant something that's growing, but this plant ain't yours. But Spirit say you need to learn a lesson by allowing people to attach shit to your house and grow stuff at your building. Now, what's this plant energy, whether it's mold in the refrigerator that somebody ain't taking out? What's this plant energy that's going on around your house that he's saying is going to teach you a lesson?
Plant energy going around in my house?
Plant energy, plants. Okay, let me change it up. You may not understand. Do you have a garden at your house?
No, sir, but I do have some aloe out front, and my mom had a friend that planted them in the ground. They were in pots for a while, and then my mom's friend planted them in the ground. I don't know if it's that.
Okay. Spirit say get that shit up, because that's draining your energy. You're going to learn a lesson that's draining your energy. Somebody else planted at your house. Can you remove it? Is it too big yet?
It's not big, but my mommy will have a connection because she really.
Okay, yeah, so your mom live with you?
Yeah, so I live with her.
Okay, now I see. Yeah, so I shouldn't have known. I don't know you, right? I shouldn't have known that somebody else has touched plants in your house, around your house, correct?
Correct.
If Spirit is telling you that aloe shouldn't be there, that you're going to learn a lesson from it, meaning that whoever put it there may come back and put something else there. Either way, Spirit say you have to stop this because there's something not right gonna come from that aloe being planted there. Maybe somebody put something there. Maybe they supposed to have it for health benefits and it ain't really there for health benefits. Maybe they are draining your mother's and your health, putting it in there. Then they're gonna come back and get it.
Something?
Go ahead.
Can I add something to that?
Mm-hmm.
And I was walking by just now. I was outside and I noticed because it's mothering. I had 3 aloes. One is a mother. She always in the original pot that she came in, she always had her little mini aloes. But right now I walk past her and she drying up like so bad. She's turning orange and she's supposed to be green.
So how we gonna get this aloe away from mom? If you can, go dig it up and put another one there. Have some of the neighborhood kids come over there and kick it up and piss her off and stuff, and that's the way you can just get it up. And mama, let me put you a new one here. You follow me?
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna tell her about it and I'll just dig it up because it's originally my plant. So that's why I noticed that my plant, because a lot of people say the aloe, it should come out and go in the ground. So I had her in her original pot for like years, and I just took her out, and now like her babies, they get really dry. But it's my plant, so I should be able to dig it up, and she isn't thriving.
Okay.
So I might as well take it out.
Yep. Good. So that's all Spirit wants you to do. It's draining the energy from your home. That's proper. And they saying you're gonna lose a little bit of something, health, food, money, whatever, if it stays there. I don't know who planted it, but it needs to be gone.
Okay, could I add, because you said a plant thing too, and I just got in some flowers, you know what I mean? Some flowers, so it doesn't have to do with that. It's mainly the plant outside, since you said it's somebody else that planted it.
Yeah, somebody else that planted it. It has something to do, not what you just brought in, it's something that was planted and growing.
Okay, alright.
Alright, let's go up here to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. And I know everybody's celibate. I love to say that and make people mad. But listen, nobody have sex no more. I get it. But in this 5th house,
not me. I like that sex.
in this 5th house of sex, life, entertainment, and luck, you have a message from the earth in the upright position. Spirit is saying 100% that your sex life is going to be very bustling if it's not already. Spirit say there is going to be a person that's going to be so enamored with how you guys get down. It's just a real love energy here. Spirit say, I hate to say it like this, Spirit say milk this person for all they worth. Make them pay. If they want it that bad, you make them prove it. If they want it that bad, put that money on the table, pay that bill. Spirit say you have the ability when it comes to your sex life, entertainment, and luck to demand richest goals for it. So that means not giving it away to a friend that just because you like them.
Agreed. I totally get it.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is the person that I'm going to thrive sexually with in my life now, or is it in the future?
Good question. Spirit, is this somebody around her right now? Spirit said, open your heart to love. Wow. Spirit said, health and healing. Spirit said, stay focused. Yes, they're around you right now.
They're around me right now?
Yes, they are. They said, stay focused, open your heart to love, and health and healing. Yes.
Okay.
Not bad. She said, bitch. You don't like him, huh? You feel you can do.
It's not that I don't.
You feel you can do better.
It's not that I can do better. I just don't feel like he's 100% for me. We've had our issues in the past, so
it happened.
I don't feel I'm not. Sorry?
It happened like that sometime, but you never know. Things can be great for that individual with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying what the cards say.
Okay, that's fine. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting them to be like, no, not this guy.
Hey. All right, let's go over to your let's go over. I'm just smiling. Let's go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represent your future economics, future economic, future wealth, prosperity, the things you're valuing for the future, what will come to you in the future on a monetary or valuable level. In this house right here, you have the King Shango. Having Shango in this house, Shango saying, I don't know what you're into. I don't know if you the banker of your island or whatever, but Spirit say what's coming to you is a very futuristic money energy, crypto, banking account, lawsuit, whatever. But whatever coming to you, you're going to be very entitled and you deserve it. And it's going to be enough life-changing finances that's coming your way.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be very, they saying this is a deserving energy. You deserve to be queen. You deserve to have this money. I don't know what you did, but they said you deserve to have this money. And they, spirit say you deserve to have this money because you cooked a meal for somebody that didn't have it. I don't know if you even realize you made bread, some kind of bread for these person. I mean, we Caribbean and black, so we all cook bread with every meal. But this was special. This was a different type of bread, like a cornbread, but you made it for this person and they took it home with them. You made enough for them to take home, like you fed the needy. Whether you know it or not, that was the spirit that was a test, and spirit say you passed the test by feeding this person. So I need for you to think back to this person that you fed. It was a male, balding at the top, mustache, no beard, older gentleman, 56 years old, something around by that. But you fed him a plate of food, probably at a church function, at an event. But either way, by you feeding that person, you gain favor, and the universe say they're gonna bless you for feeding that person. Maybe he was a sick person, a pensive. But try to think back when, and that's why they're blessing you financially right now.
Okay, I gotta think though, because even recently I've been cooking and like any leftover, anything I had, I would give away. So that one would be a tough one. But I do have a friend that is balding and has a mustache. Recently this year I've been cooking a lot, so I have to think on that one.
Well, maybe the leftover that you're giving away, the giving away to somebody and they're feeding that person. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming from your hands, and make sure you cook bread too. It's coming from your hands, being given to them, and spirit say this is a good thing. Maybe the gesture that you're just giving leftovers away to people, that's still a good concept, and the universe is blessing you for that. But either way, this is a reward that's coming to you. You deserve it. Spirit say you deserve it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You find $1 million on the ground, don't turn it into the cops. It's yours.
Okay.
You got me?
Yes, sir.
But this is a life-changing amount of money. This is a life-changing amount of wealth. Would you like to ask Shango a question?
Okay. Will I be getting the money this year or?
Let's see.
A few years.
Shango, what's going on with the timing of this? Persistence. See the other person's point of view, and mother, wife, sister, daughter. They saying persistence. See the other person's point of view, and mother, wife, sister, daughter. This is something you're gonna get at the beginning of next year. They want to keep it up. So this is the test to see if you're just doing this for the hell of it or see it's in your heart. But they say at the beginning of next year or the ending of this year. It's in that area.
Okay.
All right. Let's go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony, love, romance, and passion. In this house right here, you have the 2 of water in the upright position. Having the 2 of water in the upright position, spirit, water represents emotion, 2 represent coming together, duality. Spirit say when it comes to this relationship that you guys are going to find real connection. Now, I know that you have somebody that you're dealing with right now, and you know things could get better. But either way you look at it right here, be careful, be very careful how much time you spend with this person, because you guys will begin to like each other, come together. If you're not feeling this person like that, separate the time, keep it sexual. But you spend time, y'all gonna fall in love, and it's gonna be like a match made in heaven type thing. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. I just want to confirm. So you said if I continue to spend time with this person, that we would end up falling in love. So it's possible that the person that I am with right now is the person that is the one for me. If I
Yeah, I got you. I can ask Spirit that, but that's what they showing me. Spirit, is this person the one for her? Should she invest any more energy into this guy, into this relationship with this guy? Spirit said meditation and prayer. Spirit said trust. Spirit said spiritual laws of attraction. Yes, this guy is very much on the higher arc to be your person.
Wow.
You can deal with this person and don't admit it now. Even if this person is married, something may happen to where that situation become all you. But yeah, this person is very much worth your time. Well, Baron, I really don't like him. He was just a pastime, but damn, now I gotta look.
I wouldn't say that. I really care about this person, but I just feel like I'm putting a lot into him, so I just want to make sure, I just really, really want to make sure.
Well, I can tell you what the card said. They said spiritual laws of attraction, trust, and meditation. Yeah, it's not gonna be wasted.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's go over to your 8th house. I said one more time. Say that again.
I said, I'll accept it.
I like that. All right, let's go over to the 8th house. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind. What it is you think about, desire, want, fear. It's not real, but it has the ability to become real. In this house right here, you have the 9 of water and the upside down position. Having the 9 of water, 9 of cups in the upside down position, Spirit say you finally decided to let go somebody else's bullshit. You finally decided to let go somebody else's fear. This was the people around you saying, you can't win, you ain't good enough, you ain't gonna get it, you can't go nowhere, love ain't gonna find you, health ain't gonna find you. It was all these negative talks around you, and Spirit say you finally decided to let it go because all this fear you had inside of you was not yours, it was other people. Spirit say congratulations. Your mind is clear. Move as far and fast, try everything, test every water, because nothing can hold you back but your thought process, and you let that go. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Can Spirit let me know who was the person around me?
I love that question.
I just want to confirm.
I love that question. Spirit, who was this around her that was giving her these negative energies, hurting her? Spirit said, take charge of the situation. Let it go. Spirit said, teacher, educator. So this was I don't want to say another spiritual advisor, but this person always used religion, spirituality to control you. So this could be a preacher, this could be a grandmother, this could be somebody saying, oh, don't do that, the magic in that. That's wrong. That's not of Christ. They saying it was a person you consider an elder, a teacher, an educator. They saying let it go. This person has a medical condition, by the way. I don't know if they either have cold in their lungs or they have some kind of infection on a regular basis. And then they say take charge of the situation. This person always want to insert themselves and they don't have the help to do it, but they're a big know-it-all. This is a female energy, by the way, too. Coming up, anything coming up? Aunties, friend girls?
Oh yeah, I have a friend girl, but she doesn't really, she's a sinner, so it can't be her.
Do she consider herself the authority on something that she can teach you this, teach you that?
Only person other than that lady that I can think of is my mom, but she isn't religious.
Well, no, I said religion. I gave that as an example. And moms typically come about, but they think they know it all for the daughter, and they'll sit up there and knock you off your pedestal. Let me ask Spirit direct, is it mom? Because is your mom sick and ailing in any kind of way right now?
Not that I know of.
Okay, Spirit, is it her mom? Is it her mom? Spirit said loyalty. Spirit said silicone, loyalty, silicone. I get it. I get what you're saying. Loyalty, silicone. And they said it's already happened. I stop thinking about your mother's fears. Your mother's fears is not your fears. Okay? Different time, different era, different energy.
Okay.
So your mama don't mean, I don't want no junk. Your mama don't mean nothing bad directly, but she's cautious, and the caution was on you, but you decided to let the wind go. So maybe mama could be sitting up there giving you insight on your man, and Spirit's telling you to go work with him, and mama like, well, I don't trust him either. You know what I'm saying? Get over the fear.
I understand where you come from.
Okay, got it. I don't want you to think mama doing anything bad.
I understand, but I stopped telling her about my situation because I feel like she don't agree, or she'll never feel as though anybody is good enough for me. So I just thought, and me keeping it private allows me to actually thrive.
There we go. That's all Spirit wanted to hear. I'm enjoying. Yep. That's what they want. All right. Let's go over here to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future, your reality, what's coming to you, what will be. In this house right here, you have the karma card in the upside down position. Sister, I hope you happy. Spirit say what's coming to you is a good time, because karma say they don't want to hurt you no more. They don't want to give you a hard time no more. Karma say, baby, it's time for you to win. Yep. So I don't care what you did as a little girl at 17. It's over. I don't care what you did last week. Karma ain't bothering you. What's coming to you is a good time.
Okay, that's good to hear, because certain things that I went through, and I was saying like I just have to suck it up because I know I did bad things. So I'm feeling like this karma coming back to me, and I just was like I gotta accept it.
Nope, not at all. Karma say they don't want to touch you no more. You are okay with them.
Okay.
See, it's good to give a plate of food to somebody every now and then, huh?
It is. But I mean, I just like cooking and I like to see people enjoying my food. So to me, it's a little selfish, but I like to see people enjoying my food.
Hey, that's all it takes. That selfishness got you where you need to be at for these blessings that's coming your way. Would you like to ask this card a question?
A question. I can't think of one right now.
Okay. Let's go over here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represent how everybody will see you. Friends, family, don't matter. This is how everybody sees you. In this house right here, you have the 8 of water in the upright position. 8 represents imagination. Water represents emotion. What you're thinking, everybody, you looking around and you thinking everybody see you as somebody they want to tear down, or that you ain't got it, that you're gonna fail you. You think everybody see you as a failure. Spirit say this can't be further from the truth. This is all in your mind. I don't care if you ain't where you want to be in life. People aren't looking at you like this. That's just in your mind. Spirit say it's an imagination. You are somebody, you are valued, you are sought after. So no matter what ailment you got, how you look, the size and shape, Spirit say you got it all wrong. People do not look at you as nothing. You got it backwards. They looking at you as something, believe it or not. Would you like to ask this card a question?
How do I go about, like, how can I go about not worrying about what people think? Because that's something that I really struggle with, because I really feel as though people notice me and are watching me. So how can I get out of my head about that?
Spirit, how can she get out of her head about people watching her, judging her? Spirit said clear and shield your energy. Spirit said prioritize. And Spirit said father, husband, brother, son. Surprising you, once you become a certain way with your mate, with your man, or that type of energy, you get that masculine energy around you. Spirit say your confidence go through the roof. So once you and this particular individual become one, everything goes through the roof.
Okay, all right.
You know, it's that old saying, if a woman got a man on her arms, no other bitch is gonna try her, right? That's the energy.
I've heard that.
Yep, that's the energy. All right, let's go over here to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and is governed by Uranus, the planet, not your butt. That's my joke, I said it. Your 11th house represent positive vibes, friendships, coming together, enjoyment, socializing. In this house right here, you have the 10 of earth in the upright position. Spirit say, please, please, please get ready for a lot of attention. You're going to have more friends, more family, more fun than you could ever imagine by the end of this year. It's going to start happening next month, but a lot of people are going to be coming to you, and it's going to be a celebration. I mean, party over here, party over there, being invited for trip. Spirit say this is like you're going to hit the wealth pot when it comes to friendships, people loving you, people respecting you. Accept all friend requests. It's a good time.
Okay.
All right.
I'm glad to hear that, because I'm in the house a lot.
I love it. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Where will I find these friends from? Would they already be around, or would they be new friends?
The Spirit is these new acquaintances you have to watch out for and enjoy. Spirit said focus upon your strength. Spirit said power of joy. Spirit said artistic expression. They will be looking for you and they will be coming around. They saying these are people that's already around you, but the majority of the people will be coming around you, and they just gonna like your energy. They're gonna like your personality. Artistic expression, that's conversation, talking. They're gonna love your attention, the excitement you bring. Power of joy, your laughter. They love your laugh. And focus upon your strength, your cooking, your entertainment, just life of the party, talking to the community. They saying these people all around, and you're just gonna make more people, so you won't have a moment's rest for the remainder of the year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
All right. Let's go over here to your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Neptune and is governed by Pisces. Your 12th house represent your enemies, negative vibes, separation, isolation. It mainly focuses on deep emotions, too much emotions, being very assertive and assure yourself to where you cancel people out or don't hear anybody else's judgment. So now the 12th house is basically how you have developed over the other houses and how you actually are and how the world sees you. So this is the challenging card. But in this house right here, you have the Ace of Fire in the upright position. This is the Ace of Wands. This is the Beast Mode card. Having this card upright in your 12th house of separation, isolation, negative vibe. Spirit say just be careful you don't let your ego get the best of you and say, well, I don't need you no more, that's talking to mama. That's talking to the man that's liking you. That's talking to your family and friends. That's throwing away your old families and stuff, you know, and then saying, I don't need you just because you on your high horse. Spirit say this is going to be the biggest threat to whatever you got going on. You thinking you better than everybody else once he pull you out the muck and the mire.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
No, I don't think I have a question.
All right, then I ain't gonna force you. How did you like your reading?
It was good. I was shocked that some of the stuff that you told me about the food thing. I gotta be thinking extra hard who that person is.
Listen.
And then the friend thing, I wasn't expecting that, but I like to read it.
Good. Hey, it's a good time. I'm telling you. I'm looking at every house, and sister, I see capital gains. I see a lot going on. I see good things coming for you. Just get that damn plant away from you. Somebody ciphering your energy with that plant. Get it away. That's the last thing holding you back.
Dig it up and throw it away? Or?
No, I would dig it up and I would make it into a tea. You know, aloe drink or something, or I would utilize it, but don't let it keep growing and not being used, or just stay there ciphering the energy. You know, utilize it. Use it for your band-aids or something. But get it out the ground, I should say. Or get it out the ground, get it away from you, or use it.
Okay, it was multiple, so dig up all.
Damn, he or she planted a lot of them?
He planted different plants. It was fever grass, he planted aloe, all these plants that she wanted in the ground, because my mom said she doesn't have a green thumb, so she got this, her boyfriend at the time. They ain't talking no more. So her boyfriend at the time. And then you have me thinking, because he's Jamaican, so you have me thinking.
Okay. I shouldn't have known these plants around your house. Remember I say something is growing and deserving? Yeah, I said it. It's something is growing, and Spirit say remove those plants. So whatever he planted, get his energy from around your mother. That's probably why she in the zone. You tell your mother, let's plant some new shit. Yeah, just come like that. Get them all up there. Everything he ever touched. I thought it was one plant, but Spirit showed me something growing. I thought it was like mold or something. No, Spirit said get them all. Everything he planted. Tell mom you want to plant something else. Pay the neighborhood kid to plant something, you know? Yep.
Okay.
But that's it. I'm glad we got that one under control.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Saying likewise.
And treat that man good. Once you get him on your team, treat him good for now.
Okay, I already do.
She said, I wasn't expecting that one. I love it.
I wasn't mad.
I love it. It's going to be all right. All right. Before I let you go, do you have another question for me before I clean up the table?
Okay, one more thing. Okay, is my job secure?
Shango answered that question already, but I'm going to double down on it. Shango said your finances is going to be great. So I'm assuming that means your job is straight, but let me go ahead here. Shango, is her job secure? They said Oshun Energy. They said flow of prosperity. Yes, it's secure.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right then, sister. Well, you take care. You have your good one.
Okay. All right. Take care.
All right. All right, everybody. This sister got a good life going on. She got a really good life going on. Spirit blessing her, all because she fed the needy. She fed people, and she just got a knack for cooking, and they blessing her. It's crazy how a meal, by you helping somebody else changing their life, can change your life just by being kind to people, no matter what you done. Let that be a message for everybody. Positive comments below. All right, everybody, I am the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe.